going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Toronto. We are just doing a little exploring video. Just gonna walk around a little bit, hop on the subway, go to a few different spots in here. But right now we're starting off at the Harbourfront down here in Toronto, and then behind me we got the CN Tower back there. So we're gonna make our way over to the CN Tower, check that out. We're gonna check out Ripley's Aquarium a little bit. We can't go inside because it's closed, but we'll check it out a little bit, walk around there, and then so hop on the subway and walk around a little bit. So the audio on this might actually sound a little better now because my birthday's coming up, and for my birthday, my parents got me it's a vlogging kit. So there's a from Rode, and there's a mic attached to my phone now, so the audio is a lot better with this. Yeah, we're walking towards the CN Tower right now. It is crazy busy in Toronto today. It took me like almost 2 hours to get out here. Usually it's like 45 minutes. Highways are packed, sidewalks are packed, but we're gonna dodge and weave our way around people here and see if we can make our way over to the CN Tower. But I will need to find some food at some point because I am getting hungry. Like I said, it's 2 hours to get here, so pretty hungry. But we're gonna make our way over to CN Tower and go from there. Alright, so we are coming up to the base of the CN Tower now. Just walking around. We're at the steam whistle building here. You can see behind me there's the CN Tower all the way back over there. It's pretty tall. We can't go up today, but if we get a chance, when this COVID stuff is kind of done and over, then we'll make our way back to the CN Tower, go up there, because the view from the top of the CN Tower is absolutely incredible. But yeah, we're just walking down. We're gonna go check out Ripley's Aquarium here. If you're ever in Toronto and it's not COVID and everything's open, I highly recommend checking out the Ripley's Aquarium. They are really cool. They have some really cool fish in there. It's a nice little maze, and at the end of it you get to walk through kind of like all the pumps and tanks, stuff like that, so it's really cool. But behind me we also have the Rogers Center there, so that's where baseball games are held. And as you can see, this is like an old train terminal here. It's really cool down here. Anyways, this area here actually isn't that busy, so it's kind of nice to get a break from the people a little bit. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna go check out the CN Tower a little bit, the base, and then it'll be time to find some food. All right, so a little bit further up now. Behind me is Union Station there, and then behind there is Royal York Hotel. Really super nice hotel over there. We're gonna come back this way after to hop on the subway, but for now we're coming down this way. I know there's a Chipotle down this way, so I'm thinking of having Chipotle for lunch. So we'll get some of that, come back this way, hop on the subway, and head uptown. So I came into Union to try to find a spot to eat my Chipotle, hoping there's a table and some chairs somewhere, but it turns out I can't sit in Union Station anymore because of COVID. So I'm sitting on the ground, and just gonna have some Chipotle, and then luckily enough we're already in Union Station, so just grab a ticket, hop on the subway. I don't know where we're gonna go. We'll find somewhere to go uptown and go from there, see what else we can find. You get with exploring Toronto is you get some really nice cars as well. So behind me, right there, that green car, that is a Porsche GT3 RS. Very nice little wheels on that. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. So Subway was a no-go. It looked a little bit too busy. Didn't really want to hop on that, and you know, just with COVID going around, too busy for me. So we're gonna walk instead. But we're walking next to the Royal York Hotel right here. Like I said, really nice hotel. Never stayed there because it is quite expensive, but it does look nice. Yeah, so we're gonna walk uptown. I don't know how far we'll get because we're not taking the subway, so we'll just have to see how my legs do when they get tired. But we're walking. We'll see what we can find. I mean, it is Toronto, so you never know what you're gonna get walking through Toronto. But we're just gonna keep going. That last shot you just saw there, that was the RCMP, the Royal Mounted Canadian Police. You know, mounted meaning that they're actually on the horses. So it's kind of cool to actually see them. You know, you don't really see many police officers that are actually riding horses these days. So kind of cool to see them. You don't really see them anywhere else, except for in Toronto, really, like actually riding the horses. But speaking of nice cars, I'll zoom in on it, but there's a McLaren right there, really nice Porsche right there. So like I said, one of the perks of coming to Toronto is you get to see a lot of nice cars. Oh, and that's what I love. I'm a huge car guy, so I love seeing these nice cars around. Saw a lot on the highway when I was coming in. But speaking of Toronto, you know, it's a nice city. It's nice to walk around, but I don't know if I could live here. You know, part of me does want to live here at some point to kind of experience it, but you know, I grew up in the suburbs. I'm not really a city guy, so it'd be hard to get used to all of the noise. But it is nice having, like, you know, people around and restaurants and grocery stores and everything really close. But like I said, I don't know if I could actually live here or not. But who knows? Maybe in the future, I'd give it a try. But rent in Toronto is crazy expensive, so I don't know if I'll ever actually be able to afford living in Toronto. But who knows? You never know what happens in life, right? So we'll just have to wait and see. So one thing you can find too with roaming around Toronto is some interesting architecture. So like this house behind me here, it's like half a house. See that, like half house right there? Kind of interesting, eh? And you've got these full houses here, then you got half a house. Kind of interesting. Yeah, so I guess I should say too, like I'm really into architecture as well, so finding cool things like that is really interesting to me. And Toronto being the city that it is, there's always interesting architecture that's being built. So it's fun to come down here every now and then and see what's being built, see what we can find. You know, it's there's some interesting stuff out there, but it comes at a price, right? Like that house back there. You know, if you were to sell that, it'd probably be upwards of $2 million just for that half house, right? So it comes at a premium in Toronto, but if you can afford it, you know, it'd be nice. Yeah, we're heading back down now. A lot of people in Toronto today, so you know, not a big fan of being in big crowds. And there's also a anti-mask protest going on that was just kind of coming down the street that I was on before. So we're gonna head back to the car now. Head back home. I think we've seen enough. I mean, I don't even scratch the surface of what Toronto offers, but you know, we missed the ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum. Missed that. There's a whole bunch else to do, but you know, maybe we'll come back someday, explore more of North Toronto, see what's over there. There's a few cool places around as well. I just gotta find them. You know, like you get cool with this, like you get like this cool like graffiti art. You know what? Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna cross the street and we're gonna go look at some of that art down there. Just gotta make sure I don't get run over here, but you know, it's kind of cool. This the art that you get in big cities like this. You know, we've got like this wall up here, pretty cool. You know, in these back alleys. And this wall is what I want to kind of see. Like, this is really cool here, guys. You know, I think Toronto has a thing where you can get like a permit to actually paint these walls, but look at that. How cool is that, eh? Graffiti, you know, is usually seen as something that's, you know, bad or you shouldn't do it, but this is really cool graffiti art right there. Some more up there. But yeah, it's another thing too, you know, if we come back another day, we can hunt around for some cool graffiti, see if we can find. I know there's an alleyway. I'm not sure exactly where it is in Toronto, but like it's, you know, it's like Artist Alley. Like it's all like really nice, really cool graffiti art. So maybe we'll see if we can find that someday when we come back. I just had a pretty cool interaction with the guy down here in Toronto. You know, that's the kind of thing you get when you're around here, is some cool interactions. But you know, we live in Canada, so cannabis is legal. So I was walking around, and you know, I wasn't planning on getting anything today, but walked around, I saw a few places, and said, you know what, I'll stop in and see what they got. So I went to this first place. They didn't have anything. It didn't have what I was looking for. So I went to other places, so I walked down 2 more stores. Guy says, hey, come on in. I got what you need. Went in, had a conversation with the guy. It's his store is, I think it's what is that in the receipt here. Let me find it. Toronto Cannabis Authority is the guy's shop. It's a small little shop. It's only been open for about 2 weeks now. It's a small, like, mom and pop kind of shop. But I had a good conversation with him, and he said, you know what? Here's a t-shirt. Next time you're in Toronto, let me know. Come down and we'll shoot a promotional video. He owns a tattoo shop as well, so you know, promotional video on his cannabis shop and his tattoo shop, and yeah, so we're gonna do that next time we're in town. If you guys are ever in Toronto, you know, hit the guy up if you're feeling some cannabis or whatever you need. Hit him up. Again, it's Toronto Cannabis Authority. I'll have to get his name of his tattoo shop. I forget what he said it was, but I'll do that for you guys. And I'll link their Instagram down in my description as well. So go check them out, give them a follow, you know, give them a few likes, like their pictures and stuff like that, because guys are great. You know, this guy had good conversation. I was in there for maybe 15 minutes talking to the guy, him and his wife and his buddy in there running the shop. So really nice people. Yeah. Anyways, we're just heading back down now towards the car. My legs are a bit tired, you know, a lot of people in Toronto, so we're gonna head home. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Helps me out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as well. You know, again, that helps me out as well. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Never Stop Adventuring.